That's a violation. Welcome to Zebra Nation. Today we're going to discuss the flop rule, which was recently instituted, and as an official, why I'm against it. Recently, the high school official board instituted a flopping rule. The flopping rule is supposed to deter defensive players from flopping or faking over exaggerating contact initiated by the offensive player in order to draw fouls from the official. The flopping rule, in my opinion, is a bad rule for three reasons. One, it's confusing for the fans. Two, it adds another subjective call to the official's duties. And three, it distracts from the flow of the game. A flop foul requires an official not only to judge contact, but also to infer a player's intention to deceive. The resulting call, which is a non sportsmanlike technical foul and one free throw for the opponent, is often delayed as a penalty and it's called on the next neutral possession. This disconnect between the action and the punishment leaves fans bewildered and can lead to frustration and hostility towards WA and the officiating crew, and they don't know what's going on. Furthermore, the flopping foul places an untenable burden on the official's judgment. Unlike a traditional foul that requires an official to assess objective criteria like contact and position, the flop foul causes the referee to determine a player's mindset and intent. The rule defines a flop as a physical act that reasonably appears to be intended to cause the officials to call a foul on another player. Right. You can't even understand that. Finally, the flopping foul runs counter to the spirit of basketball by disrupting the game's natural flow and rhythm. I haven't called a flopping foul in any game I've reffed. I simply don't call anything. The game continues, and if the flopper on the floor gets stepped on, I'll call the flopper for a defensive foul because he wasn't in legal guarding position. The flopper gets the point, the game moves, and the fans know what's going on. So until the next Zebra Nation, remember, it's easy to criticize a ref, but it's tough to be one. That's a violation and it's all over.